Hi, I'm Ruth Wheeler and I'm a science fiction writer. My favourite episode of Red Dwarf is still, and probably always will be, Better Than Life. I just really love the concept, and I really enjoyed reading the book too, which goes into a lot more depth about the story. And I think my Better Than Life experience would be on board Red Dwarf. My first Red Dwarf memory is being about 6 and my parents watching it, and I thought that they looked like interesting characters. I remember seeing Rimmer's H and the cat's teeth and thinking, what's all this about? And I got addicted to it from there, I think. I've met members of the cast several times. I've been on the judges panel, the costume competition at Dimension Jump with Hattie, which was good. I talked to Robert about writings. He's written some brilliant sci-fi comedy books, and it's quite fun to share some tips and ideas with him. I've met Chris quite a few times too, and I was actually fortunate enough to interview him at the British Empire reunion last year, so that's a brilliant experience too. And the last time I saw Danny, I think, was at the last Dimension Jump, and I was going past his table and I said, "Sorry Danny, I've already got your autograph." And he said, "I know, Ruth, it's okay." So it's quite funny that he remembered who I was. I met Norman when he and Hattie did a comedy duo together in Birmingham a few years ago, and he's a really nice guy too. And I remember sitting up drinking with Craig at Dimension Jump one year and going on a search for cigarettes with him for the nearest shop. So that was quite fun. And just sitting up very late drinking with him. So yeah, the cast are great. I've got some merchandise I can show you. I've got this popcorn tub and leopard lager cup, which I got from the screening of Skipper last year. I've also got this limited edition leopard lager, which I've resisted drinking, which someone kindly got for me from the launch of the lager last year too. What else have I got? I've got Starbuck. He lives in my little cabinet and a little bit dusty. I also got a Red Dwarf too, but unfortunately it's broken off its stand, but I'll still treasure that. And I've got Mr. and Rimmer here. And we've got Mr. Flibble, which is kindly sent to me as a gift. And last but not least, good old tension sheet. I think there's a few bubbles left on there, yet to pop when I'm next stressed. That's about it. I've got lots of autographs too, but that's my main merchandise. Favourite cast member? I can't really choose. I've always liked the character of Lister, but cast-wise, they're just all great guys. Difficult one. I think a programme that I would like to cross over with Red Dwarf would be The Prisoner, the 60s original series. Probably my favourite sci-fi kind of programme. I don't know how it would work, but it could be some fun with Rover and the Polymorph, maybe. Could be some crazy stories in there. I think it would be amazing to write an episode for Red Dwarf, but I'm not sure I'd be good enough to write the style that exists already. I don't think I could really add to it. Maybe I'll be controversial and introduce some aliens or something. Some inspiration from my first books would be mainly from a motorway service station, a specific one, which inspired me to write All Aliens Like Burgers, and then from there, Do Aliens Read Sci-Fi, and When Aliens Play Trumps. And the Extreme Autograph Hunters was very much inspired by my experience of sci-fi conventions and my enjoyment of them. So next, I'm promoting my latest book, which is Belisha Beacon and Tabitha Turner. It's about 2 women who swap bodies, but it's not your ordinary body swap story. Belisha is a famous DJ who works on a mathematical shape orbiting a planet in 2418, and Tabitha works on the complaints desk in a city office in the year 2018. And the book tells the story of the women coming to terms in their predicament and sort of what happens next, really. And it's definitely a more adult book than my other stories. It's less of the young adult. Some more topics in there that are dealt with. It's a bit darker. It's still got my crazy sense of humour, but it's definitely darker than my other books. If you'd like a signed first edition copy of Belisha Beacon and Tabitha Turner, and to have the opportunity for some great rewards like t-shirts, mugs, or an invitation to the launch party, you can come and say hello, then if you visit my website and follow the link from there, you have the opportunity to do so. And the website is ruthwheelersci-fi.co.uk. But be quick, because there's only a few days left of the launch campaign. It finishes on Wednesday, I will just check, Wednesday the 1st of August, so it's not very long. After that, if you still visit the same website, ruthwheelersci-fi.co.uk, you'll still get the opportunity to order signed books and goodies, but all the big rewards will be finished by then. So be quick. It's great to speak to you. Take care.